Hello, everybody. It's Friday afternoon. I don't know. It's probably like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. And just want to kind of give you a quick recap. I've had a very great day. This was the day I've kind of needed and wanted. Um, a lot of good things have happened for me today financially, and I was able to get a lot of things conquered. I came across a lot of good deals. So, with that being said, I kind of wanted to show you some of the, I call it like show and tell. Maybe that's what I'll call this segment, show and tell. Um, so anyway, the first deal that I got, it's not like a major haul or anything, but it's a very good reel. It's a Quantum Conquer. It's a size 30. Quantum Conquer size 30. I'm not really doing a review on it, but I'm just telling you a little bit I know. Gear ratio is 5.3 to 1, and it has 10 bearing system. I imagine for the price, I doubt they're stainless steel. I don't know. It didn't come with a box. This was a bulk purchase that a wholesaler was liquidating a bunch of these. So $19.99. I got 2 of these. So I'll be able to combo that with some of my already existing rods. I like it. It feels real nice. And for the price, I don't think you can go wrong with it. I've always had a lot of success with Quantum reels. I'll be the first one to tell you I don't know much about this Quantum Conquer, but for 20 bucks, can't go wrong, right? So, like I said, I do the retail side of it. So this is going to go on some of the rods I already own, and some spider or something was crawling on me there. Sorry. So now I'm going to show you a couple of the other great finds I came across today. All right, so if you watched the short video that I produced earlier today, I was at a place called Sportsman's Wholesale. Their new location, I always do this, I don't know why I do that. Their new location is in Bonita Springs. They have another one in Port Charlotte, Florida. And I've never been to the one in Port Charlotte, but I will tell you the one in Bonita Springs, it's top notch. I mean, it's very, very classy. And so I got 4 different packs of worms. It's a brand I never heard of, but for the price, you cannot go wrong. It's called H&R Tackle. And this color, it's a 6-inch. It's called Bubblegum Worm. And it's watermelon seed pearl. Watermelon seed pearl. A 20 pack of these worms. I like those a lot. $2.50 plus tax. So, unfortunately, they didn't have a whole lot of these left, and I was trying to be economical in my purchases, but here's the same brand, 6-inch bubblegum worm. It's called Green Pumpkin Seed. So I'm going to show you that. Once again, it's another 20 pack for $2.50. So now we're going on to the next color. 6-inch bubblegum worm. It's called High Floating. It's black. And once again, it's a 20 pack for $2.50. So you can tell I'm excited already. So here we have, I know this is a real good color. I used something similar to this recently. This is 6-inch bubblegum worm, same high floating, but it's called Junebug. Right there. 20 pack, $2.50. These are all new. All new. I may go back tomorrow and get the rest of what they had. I don't know. I had a lot of errands to run today. So you can see I'm excited about that. The greedy side of me wants to keep this. I could retail this, easily double my money, no problem, especially when I sell in a place called Alva, Florida. But I think these are probably going to be some giveaways. I haven't fully decided yet, so I haven't committed to giving anybody any of these, but that's kind of like my mindset, just to let you know. So, tell me what you think. Please, put in the comments if you think that's a good value, or you used them and you don't like them or whatever, but I feel for $2.50, couldn't go wrong. So here's another outstanding purchase I made. I like to, I have a large selection of hats. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm always trying to mix it up a lot. And I like to wear a lot of caps. I do like caps with mesh backing because it's so darn hot in Florida. And in wintertime, I don't have a problem wearing like a full enclosed, whatever they're, cotton hat or whatever they're made of. But summertime, my head needs to breathe. My hair's not very long. I'm not bald in any spots, thank God. I do have 1,000 gray hairs, but it's very thick. So I do overheat very quickly. So I've rambled long enough. And this hat right here, camo hat, Costa Del Mar, 4 rows of stitching, the mesh backing, it's a snapback. It's not a Velcro or anything like that. It's not a Richardson's or anything like that. It retails for $26.99. I got this hat today for $9.99. I feel pretty good about that. I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to move on to the next box. I didn't really have it prepared, so give me like 2 seconds and I'll be right back to you. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. This is crazy. This deal is like off the wall crazy. And when I tell you what I paid for this, I know nobody's going to believe me, but it's okay. I was there. I did the transaction. None of this is just in case anybody's going to try and throw this out. None of this is stolen merchandise. None of that. This came from a wholesaler I have a very good relationship with, and there's a lot of reciprocation of things going on. But I will tell you, I didn't even do a count on this yet, so I'm going to do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 14 baits in here. I kid you not. You're not going to believe. I'm going to show them all to you, and I know nobody's going to believe me, but I don't care because I know the truth. So this is going on. I got 14. These are all different styles by a company called Fish Lab. The parent company is Okuma. So, hope you're all sitting down. $5. All of this. Most of these, when I've checked different baits like this in the past, they retail for like $15.99. So when I do my pop-up sales, I always try and be way cheaper than retail, and then I don't charge tax. So I'm probably going to list these at $10 a piece. And where I sell in a place called Alba, there's a real deep Caloosahatchee River. A lot of times, different times of the year, big tarpon come in there. So these big baits are really good for tarpon. They're also good for some of the big snook. But I'm just going to show you some of them, and I'm going to try and put them aside. So these are 2 soft baits. There's no hooks in them. You have to have your own jig or your own rig for that, which at one time I did have those. This does have a hook, a single hook on the top. Tiger stripe. Another one just like it. Here is a it's a broken back type jig with 2 treble hooks. Once again, Fish Lab is, the parent company is Okuma. Here is a different, darker tiger stripe bait right there. I like that a lot. I don't know, I don't know. I just like that. So here is, a lot of these are tiger stripe, just different tints and colors. Here's another one. Here's another one. I can't remember which ones I've showed you so far, so I'm just going to show them all to you real quick. And here, this is like a, this is really cool deal. This is it has the jig head and the hook and a replacement tail. It's a big paddle tail. So, so that's I'm like, can you see why I'm happy? Like this is ching ching. This is making me money. Plus, the more variety, the larger selection I have, the more my name's going to spread. Right here, another tiger stripe type deal. This one's the same design. This is so funny. I'm going to save this other one, these other two for last. Here's another tiger stripe design. I think I already showed you one of these. In case I didn't, I'll show it to you again. Another broken back type jig, or rig, excuse me, with 2 treble hooks. And recently, in a video, this is so funny. I didn't even know this color scheme was in here. But recently, when I was talking to you about trends in a bait and tackle shop or some title like that, I think it was a couple of videos back, I told you about red and white. Look for commonality. Look at that, red and white. Fish Lab baits, red and white, made by Okuma. So that's the haul. I mean, this is like unbelievable. Sometimes you catch people at the right time. I don't want to say desperate. I know in a book that Donald Trump put out years ago, was called something like The Best Time to Make a Deal, or that's not the title of the book, but he said his best deals were when people are desperate. They need money, or they have to, roll over cat, whatever. So I will say the person I got this from is not really desperate. It was something that was not a real quick mover for them, but where I sell, it does very well. I've already had a lot of these type baits, so I'm going to do very well with these. So I was very grateful for that opportunity. And then I don't think I have any of the other things. I will tell you this. I haven't calculated and estimated the value, but I got a bunch of rods today. It was 10 fishing rods. Dirt cheap. 5-0 is what I paid for 10 really good name brand rods. They're clearing space for their new inventory. I have a good reputation with that wholesaler. So I would say, if I had to guess just off the top of my head, probably the minimum retail value on all those rods is probably over $500. So I'm super excited about that. Then I have another big box of all, probably, I would say at least a dozen big spools of type of fishing line. I forget the brand off the top of my, it's not like Power Pro or any big name brand like that, but it's not Trilene. It's some different brand that I'm not real familiar with, but for the price that I paid for it, I think every spool in there is 330 yards or 365 yards, something like. I think it was something like that. It's a larger amount than normally the regular spools come in. $5. I'm telling you, I today has been such a blessing, and usually I keep trying to plug away and get ahead. But I cannot believe all this has happened to me today. I'm waiting for some more information from some other people. I've emailed some people. I want to do a mailing tomorrow. I was hoping I would have heard from more people this afternoon. But if you want a decal or a little small care package from G Money, please contact me. My email's on my about page of Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. So I want to say one more thing real quick. All right, I've mailed out some things to some people here recently, and they probably don't understand why or whatever. To me, it's just me trying to do like a good deed. Or some people, I know a lot of my friends on YouTube do not live in the state of Florida. A lot of them don't even live anywhere close. But if you are interested in any type of free regulations in Florida, like this happens to be the new regulations, they finally came out, are available for saltwater fishing in the state of Florida. You can kind of get an idea. If you're just curious, maybe you're planning a trip in 6 months or, whenever it is. If you just want to look at this just for just general knowledge, or just see what, it'll show you a bunch of different things. So here's the freshwater edition. This comes out once a year. So this comes out January 1st, and it's good for the whole year for freshwater in Florida. This comes out, the saltwater edition comes out every 6 months, January 1st and July 1st. So those are that. Then the hunting regulations. These come out once a year on January 1st. So if anybody out there wants some of these, when I'm doing some mailings, I have no problem, just as long as they're available to me. Sometimes these people get a little stingy with these, and they really only, a lot of times they only give them out to you if you're actually purchasing a license or something like that. But a lot of times I find stacks of them laying around, and I, kind of help myself. These are free, so it's not like I'm stealing. These are free, and I've had many of license endorsements on my current fishing license, so I don't feel guilty about it at all. So if anybody wants anything like this, and if you want decals, hit me up, let me know, and that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to probably be doing talking about a different type of reel, not the Quantum Conqueror that I got. I got 2 different reels today. I'm probably going to be doing I'm going to call it this segment going on. I rebranded one of my previous videos where I talked about a reel. So when I'm talking about reel, that segment's going to be called Reel Talk. That's not super original, but I'm trying to rebrand all my categories for my playlist. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. It may not be today, or I may make it later this evening and release it Saturday or Sunday. But I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you feel I'm a little tired. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I wanted to do some videos outside, but I've been running since 5 o'clock this morning. Once I found out I had this larger lump sum deposit made today, I was like, all right, I need to take care of a lot of things. So I've been running nonstop. A lot of good things have happened. More good things are going to be happening in the coming days. But anyway, once again, I thank you very much. I thank every one of you guys for listening. I don't have the most exciting channel yet. I'm working towards it. But once again, I'm going to tell you one more time, always know your legal limits.